Jennifer? Hope we get this thing popping. Oh, y'all might have been waiting on us to come on. My fault. All right, we give people time to jump on. You doing good, man? You ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. All right, cool. Jennifer said we perfect. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's start this show. I sampled that bitch and made it.
You made the video?
Yeah, I made the video. I made the. I'll break it down. Hello, everybody in Podcast Land. I'm your host, Sue Forever. Welcome back to the MID Podcast Show. It's been a couple of weeks. You know, hey, man, look. Everybody got jobs. I'm still in the military. I ain't retired yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But it's almost there, right? I'm close to the edge, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm close to the edge. I'm going to jump off that bitch and be a civilian around Christmas Eve. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jennifer. All right. She's going to be in and out the show. You know, she started her little teaching job. And, you know, they signed a little policy that you can't do no crazy shit on social media.
Oh, yeah. You excluded from that.
Yeah. And she in high school and she ain't want, you know, she talking about sucking dick and everything. I don't want. With her high school student, like, damn, when you
drill message.
Yeah, you be sucking dick. No, like
message.
Like she ain't a grown ass woman, you know what I'm saying? But let me get to the rest of my drops real quick.
Sounds like that new MID.
Turn it up a little bit more.
Sounds like that new MID. It's the MID Podcast Show.
All right. Give people some time to jump on. Okay, let me see. Everybody on the comment section. She said, "Get out my chair." He only borrowing it for the night, Jennifer. You be all right.
Yeah, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. It's my first time. Don't hurt me.
Nobody getting comfortable. The chair is always available for you. All right.
So if you want to, I'll just stand up the whole time.
If you want them to stand up the whole time, just let us know. Shout out for Jennifer for joining in. We miss you. Hope you come back up. I think she'll probably be back up next week. You know, see if she have a little free time. Damn, where my drink at?
I think you left it.
Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. I got to get my drink. I can't do the show without my drink.
You got the drink and the power.
Yep. See, the power is for after it. You know, well, I need to get my electrolytes.
Right, you got to get your electrolytes. You got to keep it up.
All right. What's up, man? Everybody joining on. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. All right. Your boy on here got no Jimmy Prince out this bitch.
Grandmother, what's up, cuz?
Gotcha. Who I got on the show tonight, man? Let's get that started. Man. I got a special guest on the show today, man. Introduce yourself, man.
What's good, guys? My name Rossianno.
Okay. And I always fuck up your name.
Listen,
I
was calling Rossi for sure.
Yeah,
Everybody mess with the name, so I'd be like, yo, just say Rossi. Bro.
But the thing is, I was calling you Roxy. Like,
I remember.
For a long time, they were like, nah, nigga, it's Rossi. But nah, man, what we met? I think we met back in... Shit, it's been a couple of years, though.
Yeah, it's been about 2-3 years.
Yeah, it's been about 2-3 years, man. But tell everybody what you do, man, and what you got going on.
Yeah, for sure. So, I'm one half of VIJ Black Love Music Group. Me and my man DJ VI. Shouts out to him. We own a record label, and you know we just out here making it do what it do. I also own my own clothing company. It's called Yeusi. Means black in Swahili.
And thank you. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay. It means black in Swahili.
Yeah, man. So you got the Pan-African colors right there. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of like a prototype shirt. I just wanted to bring that to you. I can't show up empty-handed. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I got you.
I one of those type of Southern niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I got you, man. Where you from? Originally from?
Originally from Bennisville, South Carolina.
Bennisville. Okay, South Carolina. All right, man. But you
also
drove up here.
Oh,
nigga, you ain't tell me you had the shoes now. You ain't tell me you had the shoes.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, got the shoes right here.
Oh man, you got a link for that? You got to send me that link.
Yeah, no link yet. Because
just like prototype.
So,
okay, I got you.
I have an actual within 2 weeks of conceptualizing this whole idea, right?
Yeah.
I was in the boardroom on a Zoom chat with Chinese executives. Shout out to my Chinese connection.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He flexing.
You know what I'm saying?
Flexing real low.
Shout out real low key. You know
Real
what I'm
low
saying?
key, yeah.
But you know, we have this 4 or 5 year plan where we're building up the brand and you know, before the launch or whatnot. So we getting all the shoes together because it's pretty expensive to make your own shoes and stuff like that. So, you know, they've been very intricate and helpful with the whole process of making it, and the design team is amazing. Like the details that they go through and the things that they show you and they suggest to you. They're like, hey, they really took this project and kind of made it like their own. Like where I was like on some low scale stuff, and I was like, you know, as far as like even the shoe sole, right? So you see how I got the name on it?
Yeah.
You know, the back.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. So I'm like, yo, just, you know, this is the shoe sole. Like, just throw your custom your shoe sole on it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, just make the shoe. It's like, no, Mr. Candy. Like, no,
no Negro.
Yeah.
Calm down.
You
we
need
do
to
this.
have, you need to have your own custom. Like, nobody in the world could have this. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha,
So this is your stamp. This is your mark. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of like guided me into that whole thing, and they've been amazing, man.
That's good shit, man. When your birthday?
January 7th.
January 7th?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. I feel like
I'm a millennial. 1981. I'm a millennial.
Yeah, we are.
Jesus.
I'm 84.
Jesus.
So yeah, I don't know. Everybody like these millennials. Like, you talking about me, nigga? Everybody think millennials like these 16-year-olds. Like, no, that's a whole different world. You know what I'm saying? No, it's us 80 niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get into you, man.
Let's talk about it.
So me and you got projects coming out pretty soon.
Right.
I'm in the middle of Crow Music 3. And what you got coming out?
So the project that I got coming up is called The Road to Serengeti. So if you know anything about like Africa and the Serengeti, is like the major, most famous major grazing plain that houses like thousands of different species. If anything happened to that kind of road, like it would affect the world. It wouldn't just affect like Africa. It would affect the world. You know what I'm saying? So if we thinking about this album, The Road to Serengeti, right? Think of like the different animals that they have to traverse this thing to get to these grazing plains, right? And this is what we call the Road to Serengeti, and translated to like a black man growing up in America. Yeah. So when we growing up, you know, you got different type of pitfalls and traps in the game where, you know, family members on drugs, drugs in the community, people, you know, judging you or forming their opinions about you because of your skin or whatnot, or, you know, where you from or how the group that you hang around, you being denied jobs because you're black, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. So if we're looking at the zebra, let's just use the zebra. They crossing, what's that river name? The big river they got to go.
The Nile?
Was it the Nile that they got to cross over? And they have all the alligators. Like first you got to get through the lions.
Yeah.
Now you got to cross the river to get to the major grazing plain. Now some of y'all ain't gonna make it. Yeah. Because these big 12-foot alligators, like they waiting on you. Like,
they peeking too, like.
Come on, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
About to bite the shit out your
ass. You know what I'm saying? We about to get something today.
Yeah.
So that's where I came up and conceptualized the album name, whatnot, because I just kind of put myself in that environment as far as like the jungle. It's more like the concrete jungle. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. So that's part of your process when you make an album, right? So you more like me. I'm more of a theme-based album, right? Right. You'll find something, or you be like, you know what? Like me, the crow music. It's going to be based around the characteristics of a crow. Right. And the characteristics of a crow really is black people from the hood. You know what I'm saying? We just make do with what we got. We're best at at surviving,
Right, adapting.
with adapting,
Right.
and with little that we have, we're gonna take the little shit that we have, and we're gonna make something of it. Right. So, and basically with you, right? So you basically you actually give us like a history lesson at the same time. Just because whatever what you were just explaining to us, like a lot of niggas just don't know that, like, man, without this, like, if this shit fuck up, like, it fucks up the world, you know, and nobody never even thought about that.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that even exists like that, you know, like what, you know, so you base that around your album. Do you have songs, like, do each song, like, touch it?
Oh yeah,
Like, you break it down, like scriptures of the Bible,
So-
like, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's how Crow music, and I'm touching different things it's like one big movie, put together. You know, so you got the introduction, you got the main problem, then you got the resolution, and the nigga fall in love in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So going from kind of like top to bottom, right? In a nutshell. So the first song, Made in America. Shout out to K the Great. My brother G Rock actually put me on. He's actually from Kenya. So when I came up with the idea of the song, and I was like, yo, this is what I got, he got super excited. He was like, yo, I'm from there. Like,
he started speaking like that.
Oh,
What you talking about? Where you from?
So he was actually my guy, like to get the pronunciation
he helped you out with that.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, you
I'll
saying it
fuck
right.
some shit up.
You know what I'm saying? He's
I'll
like,
fuck
yeah,
some
you
shit up
saying
if
it right.
you're Jordan.
So I ain't want to get on here and sound like a clown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when I first came up with it or whatever, he was like, yeah, you got it right. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah.
And so I was telling him about the album and whatnot because, you know, talking about the concept and everything like that. And he was like, yo, I'm from there. The Made in America song, it's about cops, right? We jump right into it. We talking about drug dealers and cops.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a storytelling type joint where, you know, the guy starts off on some LL Cool J thing. You know how they used to wear the velour suits and the, you know, all that type of joint. Then he, you know, he a cool dude in high school. He gets into the drug game. He gets cops on the payroll type deal. But then the cops like, yo, we working for this dude. Like, yo. You know what I'm saying? So then it translates to the second verse like, yo, we should be doing this. We taking all the risk. We doing, hey, we trying to be the boss.
Yeah.
So now the boss went from, hey, we getting shot, you getting shot at by the cops. You know what I'm saying? And then inside their circle, it's kind of like a dogma, kind of like, you know, dogma. You know, that's kind of like that never-ending type of circle type thing. So it's kind of like a dogma. And then inside that police circle, where it ends at, they trying to be, you know what I'm saying, that the little peon in the police circle trying to be the big guy. So the other guy ends up getting popped while they shooting at the other guy. So it's real detailed in the storytelling.
What's your process in writing?
Let me tell you, man.
Are you a beat guy first, or you got the lyrics first and then you find the beat?
I'm kind of a everything type of person.
Okay.
So I'll sit there and I'll beat on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like
old school lunch table.
Yeah,
high school shit.
I would sample myself. I would sample my man Snizzy in South Carolina. Like he always, not the super best rap in the world, and he don't really practice it anymore. But he always has a gem to say in whatever it is that he says. So whenever Snizzy say something, I always record it. I got everything that he ever recorded, and then like I'll find something that he says and I'll sample it and then I'll do a beat or something like that or whatever. But I'll just build my song.
Are you producing the beat?
I ain't produced nothing.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to.
You wanted to just write.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that too. But back to the process, because we're gonna get into that because I used to do all that shit.
Right.
Shit's fucking exhausting.
Yeah. 100%.
So you're more of. Yeah, you beating on the table, lunchtime shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. You might be at a crib eating some cereal. Then, okay, boom, boom. And then you just start jotting down shit. You know, with the phones, man. You
voice memo.
But yeah, so you voice memo.
I don't even write this stuff.
I didn't even think about that. So, see, I use my notes.
I would write. I would do the notes after I like. Say for instance, I did the song in my head. Right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the song Cottonmouth?
By who? By you?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I think you have, but I'll play it for you after the show.
But it's probably a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because VI did it on a live, and I remember a bunch of people saying, "Who's that?" And it was like, this rapper, I
Yeah.
didn't know he was rapping like that.
Was that mixtape he was putting together? Because I think he played all that shit.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right.
So that one, just say, good example. I was on the road to see my son at the time in Orangeburg. I was on the way back.
Yeah.
I did the whole song in my head. And so
It's crazy how that happens.
yeah, so I did the whole song in my head. So by the time I got home,
Yeah.
I was like, let me hurry up, and it was on the notes. Let me hurry up and put it in the notes before I forget
Yeah.
it, because I forgot a lot of songs like that. Because a lot of times I don't write.
But the voice note though.
Yeah, it's very important. The voice memo saves my life. I got so many voice memos up in here.
So you saying that you don't write, but the voice memos kind of give you a reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, it's just it helps you. You know what I'm saying? To keep place. And so a lot of times if I do my voice memo, the 16, the verse is already done.
So you can just come off the head with the 16.
I'm not a very good come off the head.
Oh, okay. I'm saying like, do you do it in peak? Like, do you punch in?
No, so I don't punch in nothing. The whole process, I'm not touching anything, nothing tangible. I'm sitting there like, oh, this is a dope line.
So you saying
this is a dope line.
you saying a bar here, and then
maybe 4. I probably do 4 at a
and
time.
then you let it ride, and then you say another bar.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I put it all together, and I'll keep saying it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, verse done. And then I'll go to the voice memo and I'll say it.
Okay. Because I'm always curious about people music making ability, like they process. Because I know my process is a little different.
Right.
And I've been in some studio with some niggas that got some crazy ass processes, man. I don't even know how to even come up with half that. Like Kanye, right? He'll just have a beat playing and he'll be like, he just do the fucking melody and then he'll go back.
Yeah.
And I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, the beat has to speak to me. Like before, I'm not good at just writing shit in my notes without no beat to the head, right? I don't even want to knock on the damn table or anything.
Yeah.
I want the beat, now I can write fast though. If the beat hard, I can write that bitch in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because I need the beat to speak to me. Now back in the day, I used to produce the beat and then write to the beat. Yeah. And then record myself, then engineer myself. That shit is fucking exhausted, man.
I've been there.
And when the Chrome Music 1 came, I said, I just want to be the rapper.
Yep.
I want to look at the fucking, like, no, take that out. No, I want to jump back in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be the Jay-Z nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, run that back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to run out the booth and start it over. Boom, boom. So what me and you got in common when it comes to music, that we're concept rappers. Like, it has to be, we have to be talking about something.
Right.
I think I wish I could just rap about nothing.
It ain't in me.
It ain't in me.
Yeah,
I tried it.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I got money with that. I can't even rap like that. Nigga, I have to put bars in the 16 bar format with a punchline and you know what I'm saying? And
even if I rap like that, I would
I
have
still
to
was
be
talking about something.
Yeah,
I still be talking about. Yeah. I feel
100%.
you. And I think that's what me and you got to compass. So that's why I'm very excited about your project, because you basing off something that, like, oh, this shit is about this. Boom, da, da. So now I know going into it, I'm looking at a movie at this point, right?
100%.
Yeah,
not even bigging it up. Like, from start to finish, it's gonna be like, hey, you got this event.
Yeah.
Hey, you got this event. I even cover like on the Cottonmouth joint. Yeah. We're talking about like the rules of the game when trying to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, step 5 or step 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so step 6 on Cottonmouth is like, step 6, don't let these niggas hit your next hits. If it ain't about to drop, then keep that shit on the bench, because these niggas ear hustling, biting off your creations. Learn all they need to know and then run it back to their station. How many people you know
what, though,
that does that?
But I think I just did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we saying the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
And like what you just said right there, I got this thing that I do when Jennifer was here, remember my old verses, whatever, right? And I'll find an old verse from 2005, whatever, boom, boom, and I'm saying shit like that still. It's so crazy how, like, I'm still saying shit like that because the shit's still going on.
Right.
I mean, I could try to find one you know, these niggas hate you because they want to be you. They blaming you for all their issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm the head nigga, that I'm the one that everybody's gonna blame. Even though they fucked up, they're gonna blame me because I'm the poster boy. I'm the front of the operation. You know what I'm saying? I'm the face of the operation. Right? So, nah, you cool. But like, yeah, I'm the same way, man. I have to have a concept. The beat has to speak to me. And now me, I would take a beat and hold it for a week. That's me.
I do a lot of that.
Yeah, too. I gotta shit. That shit hard. Like Mark, when I be in Mark Brown's studio, I be like, shit, that shit hard as fuck, nigga. I be sounding just like that. That shit hard as fuck, nigga. You wouldn't mind sending that to me? That nigga would airdrop that shit to me, and by next Friday, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I got it.
Shout out to Brown.
Shout out to RVO Sounds, man. Mark Brown. He probably finna pop up in a minute. He might be already on here if I ain't checking on this nigga. But yeah. But you know that just everybody have a different process of writing songs, and it's some people it's just kind of unorthodox, and some people I just can't believe how they. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe how they do it.
Right.
You know. Let's get to some topics though. Let's get to some topics, man. So I put out on my IG. You know I do my little question thing, right? You know what I'm saying? The first thing motherfuckers was sending me was the Irv Gotti talking about Ashanti on the fucking Drink Champs, right? Now, the main thing that they was really talking about was why this nigga still talking about it?
Yeah, that and the reason why he was butthurt about it.
Yeah. You know what I laughed though when he was like, "Man, you know why I found out she was dating Nelly?" You know what I'm saying? He was at a basketball game.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't at the basketball game, but he was at the house watching the basketball game, and then he's like, "Well, his wife."
Right.
That's the funny part.
Yeah,
with the wife in there. You know that's the funny part.
Couch.
And he was like, "Yo, Nelly's in here with Ashanti." You know, they were like, "Oh." Gotti remind me of like a lame, ugly ass nigga that just finally got some badass pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he, because once they get that one, cause everybody wanted Ashanti. And Irv Gotti, I think like he's a creative motherfucker.
Yeah.
I just think that he just, you know, women wise, he's just not a looker. You know what I'm saying? So he's not a looker. I think he was kind of corny or whatever, but he's just very creative.
Right.
And that nigga he finally smashed some fine ass pussy. And Ashanti at that. She was blowing up, R&B singer, boom, boom. And that nigga he just couldn't. And I think that's the best thing he ever had. Yeah. You know, to be honest with you.
And so, you know, when you listen to him, he says, you know, he wasn't hurt that she was smashing Nelly.
Yeah.
It hurt that she said it was over because he had this bad chick. They was getting money together. Yeah. And he emphasized on that. He had this bad chick. They was getting money together. That was his dream, to have a bad chick and they were getting money together. And then she said, because her and Nelly was doing it.
And she was popping. She didn't really need him no more after that.
And then he was more butthurt about that.
Do you think he's talking too much though?
100%.
Yeah, I think as a nigga, like you don't want to talk about the girls that you smashed on air.
Yeah.
And also it's Ashanti, so he's trying to. Oh, y'all think I'm lame? I'll smash Ashanti. That's how I'm looking at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what are you gaining? What are you gaining?
He's gaining like, that I smash Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure everybody think Irv Gotti wasn't even, you know, smashing chicks like that. Even though he's Irv Gotti. You know, if you got money, you smashing chicks like that. It doesn't even matter.
But I don't think nobody really cared that he's smashing Ashanti. They care because he's on the line talking about it.
I don't think nobody cares about him.
Nobody does.
You know what I'm saying?
But like, so, why is he?
And I think he's doing that. Like, nobody care about me. Well, I fucked Ashanti, so I'm somebody. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like nobody cares, Irv Gotti.
Yeah.
Like, nobody asked.
And now him and Fat Joe's in a tiff about it because he had opinions about it.
Because Fat Joe was right. Like, why are you?
What are you doing?
We old. These niggas about 55 years old now. Like. Why are you he still hurt? Because that's the baddest thing he ever had. You could tell a nigga that never really had bad chicks in their life, right? Yeah. As soon as they get one bad chick, they stuck on that one bad chick. Yeah. Like they gonna let you know they smashed that bad.
I got a few names I can.
Yeah, the nigga that dated Beyonce in high school, he's still talking about that. He's still there. You know, I used to fuck with her, baby.
That used to be my girl.
Yeah, I took her to prom. Yeah.
I had her first.
Yeah, I had her first. You know, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that probably was the baddest chick he ever had.
He can't do it.
You can't do it like I can. I was the first. You know.
Yeah.
That nigga had a perm and everything. That nigga had some crazy shit going on with his hair back in those days in Houston. But you could tell the nigga they ain't used to getting like bad chicks. Like that one bad chick that they got, they gonna keep talking about that.
Hold on to that.
And just disrespecting the wife, like all day. Like we don't even. Who is she? How you think she feel?
But then he explaining the way, saying, everybody knows me. They know me. That me and Dab, Ashanti wasn't the reason we wasn't even living in the same house.
Yeah.
It was some other stuff. I was cheating with other girls. Ashanti's not the reason. But it's just like.
But Ashanti need to be held accountable too. Has to be. She knew her got married with kids and shit.
Well, girl, according to Irv, they were separated. We're gonna go according to Irv.
According to Irv, that should be a good segment. According to Irv, even though it had nothing to do with him, and he'll say some wild shit. According to Irv, they were separated, but he heard about the news about her dating Nelly while his wife was in the kitchen cooking and watching the game.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
But as a man, you can't. You could say whatever we want to the chick personally.
Right.
I don't say some disrespectful shit to some chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at bitch, you think you could do this to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I would never go on air. Yeah, that's between us two, right? But I would never go on air.
No.
And like
100%. No.
Yeah, like nah. You know what I'm saying? Because for her, that's 20 years later. She done moved on. She in a different relationship. You know what I'm saying? She could be married or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got time. That's like me going back on my timeline, all my exes, like, that nigga ain't fuck you like I fucked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got 3 kids together now. Like, nigga, that was back in 2003. Like, y'all talking about.
At some point in time, you're gonna have to grow up.
You're gonna have to grow up, or just let it go. You know that might be.
And that's part about growing up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let it go.
I mean, you could love somebody forever, but you just gonna have to not speak about it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
y'all
sure
had this, and this was y'all chronicles. This was y'all history.
Yeah.
This was y'all thing over here.
Yeah.
Now we're over here.
Yeah. Look, I'm pretty sure everybody got that one. Like, damn, if things would have been different. But at the end of the day, it's not, nigga. It's different. You know what I'm saying? If things would have been, it's different now, nigga. Like, let her go with her family. Boom, boom.
Yeah, and to be truthful, like, if you're not with that person that you're thinking that, if things would have been different, that person wasn't for you.
Wasn't for you, man. And that's what niggas got to really understand.
Yeah.
That's what niggas really got to understand. But, like, let that girl go, man.
And guys are notoriously guilty of this thing.
Yes,
right,
especially guys.
Yeah. Girls do it sometimes, but guys are vicious for this thing.
It's like, dog, that girl got 4 kids now, nigga. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but that could have been my 4 kids. Like, bro, you in a marriage with 4 kids your damn self.
Still thinking about
something. That's crazy. Niggas, I mean, you know, man, think like that, man. Yeah. What you got before you got anything you want to slide in there? Because I'm trying to bounce this off me and you. No, if you got a topic, we're just going to jump back and forth in topics. I got topics over here. If you got a topic in your head, we can talk in between.
You asked me about mine. What about Crow Music 3?
Oh, okay. We jumped back. Okay, my bad. My bad.
Totally skipped over Crow Music 3.
My fault.
Let people know, like.
I got you. So, Crow Music 3 is definitely in the making. Mark Brown, RBO Sounds, salute to him. He's definitely coming up with some crazy ass beats for me, and he's also engineer at the same time. So he's probably going to be. This might be the only album that I have one producer on it. Might. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I might find 1 or 2 beats, but Mark Brown is definitely going to be over there. RBO Sound. He's definitely going to be 90% of the producer on his album, because he heard both my projects, and I've known him for 3-4 years already. He just know my sound.
Right.
And when I go
that's important too.
Yeah, and that's important, right? And I always wanted that. I wanted that, like that Swiss Beats DMX. You know what I'm saying? Like that little Clash or Pharrell in the clips. Like you just know they sound like.
Right.
Because soon as I walk in the studio now, he be like, yo, listen to this. And the nigga just lean back. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and I'd be
right.
like, okay, nigga, go ahead. I already got 16 for this. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, we got to keep that together. And, you know, like my last album, Crow Music 2, he you know, a lot of stuff was, I bought a lot of those beats off, you know, YouTube or whatever the case may be. But he's a real good engineer. But you know, he got my voice right. He twerked some shit. He added some echo here. Hey, no, you need to have Shay Love do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really is a good engineer. And every time somebody want to go to the studio, I always try to direct them to him. You know what I'm saying? But shit, we bought a good 3-4 songs in, and he's produced all of them.
Okay.
I got beats that I bought, but I'm just gonna let him work, right? But at the end of the day, he knows that I'm gonna want the album to sound how I want it to sound.
Right.
You know, so he's not offended when I bring in a beat. You know, but he's probably gonna be 90% of the producers here. Now,
would you say? Sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Would you say that we're still in the, as far as like Crow Music 3, are we still in the mind of like a Crow, still adapting to whatever we got going on, or how has this thing evolved from Crow Music 1?
So Crow Music 1 is like my Reasonable Doubt, right? So everything I spit on Crow Music 1 is my life up to that point, right? So that's why it was a little. I got a song about, you know, my daddy issues. I got a song about my mom passing.
Right.
I got boom boom. Now my dad passed, you know, a couple of months ago, right? So now I got to start sliding that in there. And I think I mean, not saying that he's good that he died. I'm just saying, like, I think, like, okay, the first album you heard about me, like, really dissing my dad.
Not really rocking with him.
Yeah, not really rocking. I'm dissing this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom.
I put it lightly.
Yeah. I dissed him. You know, I made a whole song. You know what I'm saying? But I dissed him like me.
I remember.
Now he's gone. Now we can't even fix that relationship.
And I was about to ask you that. Did you like ever like come to terms or say anything to him to try to fix anything that may have been mended? But you just answered the question.
Yeah, I think he tried. Right.
You wasn't in the place.
It wasn't even that. I think when my mom passed the week before the funeral, I told him, hey, because he was married to my mom for like 9 years, right? So he, you know, that's the only person my mama married was him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like explaining to him, like, this is the date. Boom, boom. You in Atlanta? It's 4 or 5 hours down to fucking Brunswick, like. Brunswick, Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Like, he go today, boom, boom, boom. This nigga flipped it back on him like it was his fault or something. You know, he just made it about himself, and he hung up in my face, and that's what I spent on the song. And after that day, I was like, oh, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Like, I just want you to come ahead and pay respect, right? My mother, cause me, you know what I'm saying? My mom was a hoe and anything, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, me and my brother and sister we all got different daddies, right? But it was crazy that all of them showed up. And my brother dad's a crackhead. That nigga still popped up. He didn't even know where the fuck he was at. His sister brought him there. You know,
back like we left.
you know how we do it, man. There would be some technical difficulties while we doing this stuff.
Right.
No, it won't be right. But yeah. So the main thing I was saying, I'm gonna splice all this shit together. But
funeral.
I drove 5-6 hours to the funeral, right? And then we get there. And then nobody know who the fuck I am. They're like, who is you? I'm like, I'm the baby boy. And they were like, oh shit, like, what? You ain't Torino? I said, nah. They didn't even show up. So, and I know, like, it was like the wedding was on a Thursday. If you go back and look at one of the episodes called 7 People at a Thursday funeral.
Oh shoot!
Because there was only 7 people there. You know,
that's what the episode called.
Yeah, so the funeral director was like, "I need some more chairs." I was like, and his girlfriend was like, "I don't think that many people gonna show up." You know, say that was the bad part about it.
Wow.
But even on the obituary, I'm not no picture on the obituary, so I'm telling the girlfriend, like, you could have called me. I would have give you a picture. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. But you know, that just make everything worse. Like, nobody really cares about me, the side of the family. But I met one of my aunties. She been reaching out to me. And I met a couple of my cousins beforehand, but you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But when it comes to like the Crow music, it's just something that, okay, something just happened. I have to adapt to it.
Right.
Like my whole life I had to go without my dad. You know what I'm saying? So And then, you know, like my mama passed, and now I don't have no parents. So now I got to, now that's just something that I have to talk about on the third project, right? And so now that it's Crow Music 3, I'm trying to bring back 3 versus albums. So that's a little. But you know, but back to what I was saying, 'cause I got to splice all this shit together now, just making my work for me. But it's cool though. But yeah, when it comes to now the third Crow Music, like I'm trying to make it more 3 verses basis because it's Crow Music 3. Nobody do 3 verses no more. So I'm trying to. Like I'm not saying that that is
that's the goal.
That's the goal, to have 3 verses per track. Maybe not the intro, but 3 verses per track. Just to throw bars out there, man. Like, oh, nobody doing 3 verses shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I want the Chrome Music 3 to be like, okay. But it was going to be birds of a feather, right? That's what it was supposed to be. I'm supposed to have everybody that I fuck with on it. You know what I'm saying? That just want to rap. Just to have, it's like a compilation album. Right. And that's why I want to be. Then Chrome Music 4 would be like just me by myself again. Into the whole thing. So I'm trying to drop 4 Chrome Music projects. Basically, and then just call it quits at that point.
Oh man, you sound like me. I'm like, yo, drop this, yo.
Yeah,
maybe 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, because I was gonna do a trilogy and then stop, but I think it might happen because it's kind of hard to find people to get with the concept of Chrome music.
Right.
And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's kind of hard. Like, you know, I play on beats and shit. They're like, oh man, I just want that. They want that little baby type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, do you? But this is the concept of the song.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You know, just you can rap however you want to rap, but the concept of the song has to be this. Yeah. You know, so.
And to that note, dare to be different. Like, okay, you see what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, I can't.
If it's you, then by all means, go ahead. Yeah. But if you're doing it just because this is where everybody is right now, then you doing it for the wrong reason.
Yeah, that cookie cutter shit, I can't do that.
Yeah. So you doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, I can do any style, but it has to be what I'm feeling. If I ain't feeling that style, I ain't gonna do it.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't just like if I'm not feeling it, then it's just not.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how people just make music because somebody else just made the song.
Right.
You know, well, shit, I want to make something like that. I don't know. I just can't do that shit.
Now, I was in a stage where, like, I wanted to experiment. Like, I want to see if I can do that.
Oh,
too.
now don't get that. That's coming on this album though.
Right.
You might hear some auto-tune shit.
Right. So
just to see, can I do it?
Back in the day, like when T-Pain first came out, and then we had the auto-tunes joint, and then you do a hard left or was it a hard right or something like the auto-tune joint. And now with auto-tune, you have to have some type of vocal, like,
you got to,
because you can't just be somebody who can't carry like a little pitch and it sound good, because it's not gonna sound good.
It's not, and I tried it.
Right.
It's like, man, I got the song called Crow Roll, man.
I remember Crow Roll.
And them niggas was trying to push that shit. I said, for one, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, Crow Roll wasn't it.
Crow Roll wasn't it. Now,
everybody has those songs. I got songs.
But I don't understand how everybody, like V.I. was trying to push that bitch. Like, that nigga had that shit on everything. That's not even like the final version, nigga. I was just playing. I was just trying to figure out how it sounded with the auto-tune. And he was like, oh, nigga. I said, oh, shit. Now, I listened to it last night, right? Cause every song gonna have a female song, like me courting her, or this something bigging up my black women, but this bigging up women, period. But then I do want that, club joint with the women. And I listened to it last night. I said, the beat is hard.
Right.
The chorus of it is crazy. But when I start singing, man, I don't know. It's just like I tried it. I don't know, man. I'm gonna revisit it though.
Right.
Because Mark Brown was like, nah, you just gotta just sit with it. Like,
don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away.
Come back to it later.
Don't throw it away. Sit with it, and maybe we can find like your note with the So next part next week sometime when I go in the studio, that's what we're just gonna sit with that.
Yeah, because that's
Man, bring that shit out, man.
that's how my brother G Rock was like, trying to find his now
Yeah.
he captured it, but like before, man, I could play some stuff. But,
Oh, I got
and
some
I'd be
shit.
like, yo,
Yeah, I got
that
some shit like
wasn't-
that.
that
Right
was
now.
ugly.
That was
That was
not.
ugly.
That was not it, my guy.
But yeah, he found his note, and now
yeah.
he can carry it.
You gotta find your rap voice, everything, man. Like I be telling people all the time, like you as a rapper is a character. You know what I'm saying? You think Batman sounds like that outside that suit? No, he sounds like a regular. He sounds like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Then when he get in a suit, he's like, no, you gotta save everybody in the city. You know what I'm saying? That's just he does that voice thing. But yeah, I tell everybody, your voice gotta be an instrument at the same time. You know, so I don't know, man.
Yeah,
That auto tune, I don't know. What else you got? Cause we back in full effect now.
Oh yeah.
The camera's
So,
extra working now.
Game.
Oh, okay.
Game just dissed Eminem
Yeah.
yesterday. Black Slim Shady.
Okay.
Last night around 11 something, 12 something, Drillmatic dropped.
Okay.
I listened to Drillmatic on the way here. Haven't got all the way through it, so I'm on. It's 25, 26 songs on the album.
Damn.
Yeah, let me.
Look that up. Really?
Yeah. I got. That's the last.
Oh, this nigga think he Chris Brown at this bitch.
So if you can see right here, that's what I was playing on here. So let's go to the
I'm gonna listen to it tonight.
27.
God damn.
31. I'm tripping. It's 31 songs on there, and it's
What
funny
the
because
fuck?
the last song has Chris Brown on it. Okay.
Is he name dropping a lot? You know
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
yeah. Oh, so he's name dropping. You got the usual. You got the J's. You got the 50. You got the Yayos. You got the Bucks.
Yeah.
I haven't heard Banks in there yet, or I gotta go back through. But like I said, I'm only on song
Track
17.
Track
I'm on 17.
Yeah.
So far, Game is rapping because he's a rapper. But some things maybe could have been left out.
Could have been left out.
Yeah, because when you got 31
tracks,
songs,
yeah.
you are guaranteed, unless you are like that, unless you're big and you got that life
Yeah.
after death, unless you're like that, some songs are going to be fluff. Even Jay-Z on Blueprint 2 had a bunch of fluff. And I was like, man, you could have condensed that and just gave us one.
Oh my god, man. Hey, I'm a Jay-Z fanatic, nigga. Can't tell me nothing wrong, but that was wrong.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that
Jay-Z's my guy.
Jay-Z my guy. But Blueprint 2, I was like,
Yep.
you could have just.
You could have condensed it. Now, he gave us 2.1, and it was still not as,
So Game dropped 31 tracks.
Yeah.
And really, at the end of the day, he ain't gonna be rapping for a long time. That's really what that means. He gonna tour off that shit.
Yeah.
For a good 5, 6, 7 years, right? I mean, he's old too. You know what I'm saying? I think people keep forgetting how old Game is. But where do you rank the Game in your MC list?
On my MC list, now, if Game happens, there it is. But it's nothing against him or whatever. But he's not in my top 15
Okay.
at all. Now, even though he may be lyrically better than some of the guys that's in mine, but I go by.
What's up, Brandon?
I go by obviously what you say.
Yeah.
You know how you say it. I go by the feeling that you take me through.
Mm-hmm.
That's very important to me.
Yeah.
So if you taking me through something, feeling, I don't, because Eminem can rap his butt off.
Yeah, but we don't. It's kind of like first 2 albums. I think we was all on Eminem. Dr. Dre production.
Now I gotta rebuttal you on this one right here.
The first 2 albums.
The best Eminem album is the Eminem Show, hands down.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, I'm gonna disagree.
I understand, but
the Marshall Mathers
have
LP
to look-
was the best Eminem.
you have to look at it. Look at how it's ranked. Go Google it. The best Eminem album is the Eminem Show, and I've been telling people that for years. And everybody said the Marshall Mathers too. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm just saying that's why it was the best album, because of the momentum of the Marshall Mathers album. Like, okay, the Massacre, 50 Cent, the Massacre.
Okay, let's talk Massacre.
You think that's better than Get Rich or Die
Man,
Trying?
you know that ain't better than
I
Get
know,
Rich or
but
Die
it's off the but it's off the momentum.
It's soul
I'm
record.
saying, but off the G Unit album that came in the middle of that,
Okay, so
classic album. It's just off that.
Okay.
It's the momentum.
let me hit you with this, right?
Okay.
On the Marshall Mathers album, He might have been going through a few things. But when we look at the Eminem show, the Eminem show was his Commons B.
Okay.
Because he was going through something
that's
on the Eminem show. He was
Okay.
His mom was suing him. He was about to lose his daughter.
That's coming out the closet. Coming out the closet on there.
Right.
Clean out the closet.
Clean out the closet. He was trying to get his sister. He was warring with the LGBTQUR people.
Yeah. He was trying to get them off.
With Elton John. They just made up.
Yeah, they end up performing together.
And they performed together. He gave him a kiss on the cheek.
Okay.
All this is in the scope of the Eminem show. Go back. He was telling you the reason why he won the game on White America. He was telling you. He told you how he won the game.
Yeah, White America was on there.
Eminem show.
I'm about to visit. I'm about to revisit that.
I listen to a lot of rap. I know Eminem. I'm not the biggest Eminem fan.
Mm-hmm.
I know people. I know things. I know places. I specialize in this type of stuff.
Yeah.
The Eminem show is the best Eminem.
I mean, you like me. I think with me and you are like music connoisseurs. So we just listen to a nigga just to see what the album's about. Even though we don't even like this nigga, we just gonna listen to it. But yeah, okay.
He was going through something, and when you go through something, it's gonna make you rap different.
I will revisit that. I will revisit that.
In Commons B,
Commons B. That's when I was like,
going through
Commons,
something.
Yeah, Commons here.
He was he was telling you on the College Dropout.
Yeah.
When he was upset, how he let the words affect him, he stole on lava. He was telling you this is coming.
That B album was, oh my god.
But he told you this was coming.
He connected with Kanye on that one, and John Legend on. Oh my god, that's just a classic album. It's a classic album.
But you have to listen to these type of things. Even Jay-Z. Now Jay-Z did get platinum off of. He went his first platinum album off of Volume 2. Then people start backtracking to the other ones.
I think it was Volume 2. Hard Knock Life.
So
He
was telling you. He was about to take over the game on Memphis Bleek's album. He wasn't even saying it on his album. Because he said, no niggas ain't fronting like I'm a clown or something. Like I don't get down or something. Like I don't tote the 4 pound or something. Around here fronting like my don't sound like nothing. Like I ain't got the crown or something. Like I ain't the dude you base your life on. I guess I ain't the one you got. I guess I ain't the reason you got the ice on. Like I ain't the dude with the shoes. I guess I ain't the reason you rhyme the way you do.
You talking like me right now.
You see what I'm saying?
Like I can recite a Jay-Z bar, but go ahead though.
But this one right here, he was kind of putting it together, kind of telling you like, hey, this is what's about to happen. And no one believed him because at this time, everybody's still like, oh man, who's on the block? I'm just talking about on my block.
Yeah.
Oh, who's better? I had my man who he was in love with Mace. You know, like Mace is the guy. Mace was good.
Yeah.
Everybody was looking at everybody else. Nobody was looking at Jay-Z.
Yeah, you're right.
Then Jay-Z came, and now everybody was on Jay-Z's tip.
Yeah, they had to go back.
Tell you that this was coming.
Yeah, because then she had to go back to Reasonable Doubt. Like, is this nigga been spent like this?
Yeah. So it's with music. I listen to people, and then I look at things that happen after they say what they say.
Yeah.
And then a couple of people end up doing it or whatnot, but they have these verses or they have these moments where they're telling you. It's kind of like somebody who's about to go shoot up the school. They usually tell you what they're about to go do.
But the thing is, they don't find it till after he shoot up the goddamn school. They were like, man, he did say this just 4 years ago.
Just like music.
Yeah, 4 days ago he did say fuck all second graders. You know what I'm saying? Like
10 years later, now you understand.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
that's true.
People tell you, and then if it happens, you saw it. I warned you. This is what happened.
Yeah, that's fact. We got Charlotte in the building. Charlotte came in here at 1 o'clock in the damn morning to fucking cut some hair. Y'all niggas must have really need a haircut.
He deserved that.
Yeah, but PK real quick. That right there. PK really got that. Hey, goddamn short line barbershop. Y'all must have really needed a haircut.
Oh yeah, see, I keeping them fresh. Show them soup.
No, we here all day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got you. Nah, shout out to Char, man. Nah, y'all must have really needed a haircut at this time of night. It's 11:30 at night. Goddamn.
Got somewhere to go.
I know y'all got somewhere. Y'all got. It's like it's Easter Sunday or some shit. Y'all got to go to church in the morning or something. Y'all good?
We at home, man. So many coaches. Come on.
Yeah, you know, Shark gonna make that money though. I'll tell you what, Shark gonna get that money. I'm not even gonna knock
So
that.
you got to.
That nigga woke up. What's up, shit, nigga? About 11:30. Nigga, yeah, all right. I ain't sleep, nigga. I'll get that money though.
Let's go. Ain't no snooze, but
Nah, I got you.
For sure. If you ain't around, my man would have found somebody else to get him right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like that though.
That's how you know you got a good barber though. He came here like I'll just sit outside till this nigga come here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know.
Was not budging.
Yeah, he was not budging. I said, he come tonight? He said, yeah, about 20 minutes. I said, all right.
what's that? 20,
Yeah, about 30 minutes. I said, yeah, that's how you know you dedicated to your barber.
But that's how you know you got a good
Yeah,
barber.
that's how you got a barber. Yeah,
Got you.
that's true.
Yeah. Hands down, man. That's how
Hands down, that nigga came with a stocking cap on and a cigarette. Like, y'all good? I'm about to go cut some hair real quick. I'm like, damn, Sharp be on that hustle
Yeah,
shit.
back when I used to get tightened up, you know, I had a Middle Eastern dude, Rafi Lamy, man. Shout out to Rafi, yo. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go there unless Rafi was in there, man.
Yeah, I got
Like,
you.
hey, buddy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut your hair, you know what I'm saying?
Don't you feel sad when your barber ain't there though?
What?
You walk in the barbershop like, damn.
Oh, listen. I walk in there, I be like, yo, Rafi around?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, nah, he ain't here. I'm like, all right, man, I get you. They're like, you put, nah, man.
My barber here is mad. He look white as fuck. Look like a ginger. All that. He looks super white,
Character.
right? But he's Native American.
Oh.
That nigga be like, "Hey, boy, get your ass got there in this sheep boy there, boy." And I'm like, God damn, nigga. Nigga, what are you? Nigga. But when he ain't here, I be like, damn. Cause Shark got 49 people waiting on him. Can't go to Shark. You know, so you gotta pick your secondary.
Right.
You gotta pick your secondary. I go to OK. My first barber here was Marco though. That nigga. You ever heard of shit? You can't cheat on your barber.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga. He was like that. Look. I was coming here for 2 years. I ain't spoke to none of these niggas. I didn't even know Char owned the barbershop. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was coming to the door. And nigga, put your head down. Nigga, like a pimp. I had to put my head down and walk to the corner.
Dang.
Yeah, nigga. I was just like that.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
When that old people get up to church.
Yeah, like. For some reason, man, I want to say, man, I appreciate you coming up here.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
sorry about all the technical difficulties. And shit
It's
right
all
there.
good. No, it's all good.
But the show's gonna be the show, nigga. By the time I put this shit together,
It's all good.
by the time I put this shit together, nigga, it's gonna be a full show.
I'm eating like Sunday morning, brother.
I got you. But you do videography and all that shit,
yeah.
videography and all that. You know what I'm saying? You understand that? But I just hate the way this shit like going tonight, man. That shit's kind of crazy to me. What's up?
But like we were saying.
Yeah,
Look,
just continue on. Let's continue.
I don't beef.
Yeah.
And it's very important to
Mhm.
me because one, I do in my space.
Yeah,
I love people,
yeah,
right? So I love people. I'm in my. I work very hard
Yeah.
to have a non-threatening image.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
I ain't
I
gonna.
was also doing,
yeah.
I was on some other stuff like you know
Mhm.
that people never knew me for. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I was on some other stuff like I had 3 sets of friends. I had my
Mhm.
neighborhood friends.
Yeah.
I had my school friends.
Yeah,
and
the
I
street
had-
niggas.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Oil and water.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
mix. And my neighborhood friends say like,
Mhm.
man, he don't mess with his
Yeah.
with his school friends, and then my school friends like, oh, he'll mess with the neighborhood
Yeah.
friends. But then they didn't know that I had this other side. Like,
Yeah.
when you know, everybody else is in the house, I'm outside, like
Mhm.
really outside. You know what I'm saying? So I work hard to have a non-threatening image, right?
Yeah.
So I do like people. I came out of my proverbial shell as
Mhm.
far as like not talking to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I see you in the corner, like, hey man,
Mm-hmm.
you look like you having a rough day, it's gonna be alright. You
Yeah.
know, then we probably start talking or whatever, and you're like, hey man, I appreciate you coming at me like this or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't be because there's no gray area
Yeah.
with me. So I let people have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know you're not gonna win.
Yeah.
I let you have it. If you want to be the big guy, you want to be the big tough. It's like,
Yeah.
hey man, you got it, man.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, well, you a bitch, you a hoe. All right, man, my bad. I'm sorry for being a hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
sorry for being a hoe, my
Yeah,
guy.
because
Mhm.
you got it.
Yeah.
You obviously you want it that bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you have it.
Yeah.
You can have it. Because at the end of the day, what does that do to me?
Yeah. That's true.
What are you gonna do to me?
That's true.
Because you ain't gonna come over here and fight me.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I mean, you can ask Zenobia. She be like, I've never seen somebody that's so ready to go to jail. I'm like, I'm not ready to go to jail.
I was just protecting. I'm just gonna handle my shit as a man.
I'm just okay with it. I made my decision.
Yeah.
I'm okay with whatever happens after this. So I stay out of whatever may be because I know this. I am always ready. Like right now, I'm ready. Somebody came up in here. I am ready to like.
We gonna get into
100%. There's no gray area. You gotta like, yo man, chill.
Yeah.
So I stay peaceful. 100%. So too old to be talking about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Too old to be like inviting new drama into your life. Too old to, you know, be doing the same things that we did like when we were 25. You know what I'm saying?
And it's some niggas they kind of push you to that point. And it's kind of like, you know, what I'm saying, do I have to prove a point or risk? Like, you know, I'm about to retire soon, right?
Right.
I could throw all that away just to prove a point.
Right. That easy.
Damn, nigga, 20 years, you about to just throw that shit away over.
They ain't no snap, just like
you know what I'm saying? It's like, so that's why I just like.
Sometimes you gotta,
I just go out there look like the bitch on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I really I be at the crib really thinking like I'm going to look like the bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to take it.
You be okay with it.
I'll be okay with it.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because I will go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, gotta look like the bitch, man.
You still got your people.
I got my family. I got my career. Boom, boom. I can literally throw that shit away just to prove a point to a nigga that I ain't that nigga to fuck with. And it's not worth it. It's not, man.
Because at the end of the day, what do they have on your life? What can they take away from you?
Yeah.
They can't take your pride away because they out here looking.
And also, I could like in a couple of months, I'll be 39. I don't have to work no more. These niggas still got to work.
Right.
It's like, I still got to get up for 9 to 5.
Right.
I'm about to go to school for broadcasting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
and I just have to take that into consideration. I had to really swallow the soup pride and be like, you can say whatever you want. I'll just look like the bitch. I got 3 kids and shit to take care of. I need to get my money right. I'm trying to get, further with this shit that I got going on here. And I just got to accept it.
Right.
I'm the bitch.
Right.
Punk, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to say. I'll punk this nigga out. You could say that. Right. Just say it to your people. Just don't let it get to me, and we'll be all right. Man, I just have to take it, man, because I have to understand that it's bigger than me at this point.
I will say that is big of you to do that.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, it's no other way to. Yeah. I just have to take that. I just have to take the L.
Because I was sort of kind of floating in that.
Before
where you guys are.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah.
And I always attribute to how I am now to this female E6, Sergeant Gift Bradley. I never seen her again after this, but I always give her credit for me. You seeing me how I am right now is a whole different person than I was back then, because anybody could get it. You know what I'm saying?
I just
anybody could get it. I just didn't care.
And I'm very cocky. And very like, I'm gonna prove a point to you, but I think now I was like, damn, I'm too close to my career, man. I just got to take this L, and everybody cool with that. All my peoples, nigga, fuck, take the L, nigga. We know who you are. Just take the L. People you don't need, people that really know me, like, you don't need to fuck this up, bro. Like, nigga, just retire. You want to be you doing podcasting, like, you know what I'm saying? Just you want to go to school for broadcast, nigga. This what you fuck all the rest of them niggas, nigga. You about to go to jail over some niggas just to prove a point that you ain't no bitch. You too old for that. Cause if you go to jail, you gonna be like, you too. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga 40 years old for going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you gonna hand out that old dude?
Yeah, I'm that old.
Hey, young blood.
Yeah, nigga, I was in since I was 17 years old, man. What you in, young blood? You know, it's like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? But
life away, with us. You know, so that type of thing, and then
a spiritual
trip, right? So. Shout out to my man Chris Daydon. He one of my bosses at the job or whatever. We talk all the time, like, it's my man's or whatever. So we talking or whatever. Yeah. And he was like, I got this book, and I had this book, And God was telling me just to keep this book. And I didn't know who I was gonna give it to. It's just been in the car.
Yeah.
But it's for you. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm at at the job. I'm just chilling. So they call me. I'm like, yo, man, Chris coming up to see you. I was like, okay. But he brings me the book. So the book is kind of brought it with me. Man.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, go ahead and promote your boy.
No, I ain't got. It's not his book, but it's a book by Rick Warren.
It's a book that he wanted you to read.
Yeah, it's like the purpose, driven life. It's like what am I on earth for, whatever. So it's kind of like it's not like really biblical or public speaking type of thing.
It's just more spiritual.
Like
your
a
inner
spiritual
self.
thing. So what the book it says. Take the time out to. It's 40 chapters in the book, so it says don't read the book like a novel because they want you to digest these talking points of each chapter for 40 days.
Okay.
Because 40 is a reoccurring number in the Bible. Now I knew there was a couple of 40s in the Bible, whatever, but I didn't know how many
that was the Noah thing. It rained for 40 days, 40 nights, and he had a it flooded. And
I don't know where the joint is per se, but it's a bunch of 40s in here. Like when it's talking about Noah's he transformed, or 40 days of rain. Moses was transformed 40 days on Mount Sinai. The spies were transformed 40 days in the Promised Land. David was transformed for 40 days. The Goliath's 40-day challenge to him. Elijah was transformed when God gave him like 40 days of strength from a single meal. You see all these 40s. There's a bunch of 40s. I didn't realize 40 was like a reoccurring number like that. Now I am guilty. I do not read the Bible like that. I'm 100%. I'm the guy. I will never like sit in front of you without and start quoting some Bible stuff because I'm not qualified. Yeah. Now I know a little bit. I don't raised in the church or whatever. And then another thing that Chris said. He's like, did you attend church or were you raised in church? It's a very different thing. Yeah. So I attend church. So let me take it back. Okay. Yeah, I grew up going to church. Yeah. I hated church. Like 100%. There was nothing about it that I liked. We grew up like the holiness and Baptist type people where you sit there and the random big lady would just jump up. Yeah. That terrified me. Yeah. I was like, why are these people jumping up? And then like you had the people that run around. Excuse me. You had the people that run around the thing, and then they'll grab people, and then you have to. Hold on. Now what extra, man? So then they'll grab people, and then they have to run around. And at this point in time, I'm in my little bubble. I don't talk to people like that. Like people didn't know my mom had a fourth child. I'm the knee baby. So they knew about the oldest, they knew about my older brother, they knew about my little brother, but they didn't know about me in the middle. And so I remember going to see my mom one time, and she was like, man, who this? Like, this is my other son. You got another one? It's like, I knew about this one, and the baby boy. Who is that? Like, no, this the knee baby right here. I was a ghost. I literally, ghost before Tommy. Okay? Ghost before ghost, not Tommy. Okay. But, so, I hated church. But reading this book, they said, hey, read these 40 chapters over 40 days. So read one chapter a day for 40 days to actually like get something out of it. So I'm taking this 40-day challenge, like the challenge of the biblical days. And along with this.
So let's get to the last topic because this camera keep going crazy.
No doubt.
All right. So Mace signed a death row, right? And that really ain't the main thing, right? Anyway. So, but Mace became a pastor and really made his money. So all the bad boy money that he couldn't get,
right.
He made that shit back up in the congregation, right? He became a pastor and he got all that money back. Then that nigga got back on top. Now he got artists and everything. Boom, boom. And so my brother called me today. He was like, "Man, how you feel?"
Right?
Yeah, Vinny. Yeah. My brother Vinny, right? Uncle Vinny. So he was like, "Hey, man, how you feel about pastors having like private jets and shit?" And I told him straight up. I said, about 10 years ago, I would have thought that was a problem.
Right.
Well, fuck, you got a project. Well, why you got a private jet? Like, and we over here struggling, praying, and all this shit. But me, older, knowing about the business and shit. I mean, at the end of the day, he has to travel somewhere to spread the word, right? So
this is true.
now, one thing about a successful church, right? Your church can start in the back roads of Mississippi somewhere, right? Probably have 20 people in the congregation, right? But if you preach that word correctly, then she gonna grow and grow and grow, right? So at the end of the day, you need the money to get a bigger establishment, right? That's when you know what I'm saying, that you got more offerings going in, boom boom, to get a bigger establishment.
Right
now, if you become a real good fucking preacher, you could have 2,000-3,000 people in your congregation. It's like a concert every Sunday.
Right.
And now, when that happens, guess who's gonna come looking for you? The networks, the TV networks.
Right.
So, cause you gonna bring them money. You're like, damn, this thing got 3,000-4,000 people in this damn congregation. We can bring that to the TV, right?
Right.
So now they're gonna give them a TV deal,
right?
Because they airing their shit on their network. All right. Now, about the private jet shit. I mean, look, I think that his airfare should be taken care of.
100%.
Right? Him and his little, the pool pit.
Right.
They got to travel to give it a word. Maybe not private jet. Maybe not Maybach when you pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we know that. Okay, but my thing is, how do preachers get paid? Like, that's my question.
Right. So,
how do they get paid?
So that's a tough thing, and we currently are up to speed on my Bible know-how, right?
Okay.
But there is something there about giving a portion of your earnings to support the congregation, the pastor and stuff that is preaching the word. So it's a sticky situation. So I think the private jet thing is definitely it's a no-go. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I got your airfare, but private jet? Right, calm down.
So now, if you're a high-profile pastor or whatever,
that Joel Olsen,
you should
T.D. Jakes,
you should have a security team.
There you go.
100%. You should have a security team because there are people looking to challenge the powers that be, or people that's spreading the word, or people who say, "Hey, these are false prophets."
If I shoot this nigga, does the bullet curve around him? Like, no.
Some Book of Eli type stuff. But I think that a lot of, and I don't know because I'm not in that position, right? But if we're just looking from the outside here. So some of it should be done in modesty, if I should say. Like, we're doing this, right? Where are you out in the streets, in the community or whatever? Like, how deep are you in the community? Like, are you in the community for an opportunity, a photo op, or are you only behind the pulpit on the TV station now that you made it big? Because we know you came from the street. Now you got this TV. This is what they should do.
Yeah.
I just know, kind of like what I feel about the situation, what I see, because I do see how things could get screwed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be in the shoes.
I don't want to be in it either. But I think they overdo it. Just like that pastor that got robbed in Brooklyn, right?
What did he call him? The $100,000 pastor or something like that?
They only robbed him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else was cool. They're like, nah, this nigga out here in the streets wilding. Like, let me get that chain off him.
Because he's always on Instagram, like flossing his diamonds, his chains, new rolls or something like that.
And he's doing too much.
Right. So now, when he got on Instagram after the incident, kind of talk about it. He says that he works and he got it from working, but still, okay, you got it from working, and if just say for instance you got it from working, you didn't get it from the church, right? Yeah. I think that's a little iffy. I think maybe half and half. There's a half truth there and a half lie. But just say for instance, okay, you did work and make it. You from Brooklyn, bro? Yeah, I know. Like, I ain't even from Brooklyn. I know.
I know. Yeah.
You from Brooklyn, bro?
Yeah.
So you know when you going out there shining and flossing and you got the, oh man, look at this, you know, my drip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People watching you.
Yeah.
I remember my cousin, I ain't name a name, but I remember my cousin was like, yo, we going out on a trip. And somebody was watching his status. He went out on a trip. Man got robbed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, that's how it is. Like that's the negative part about social media.
Right.
Like if I post something like, yeah, I'm here, my head boom boom, like, oh, I know exactly what that nigga. Yeah, he on Third Ave.
Hold up your watch, right?
Yeah.
Hold up your watch. This is big face.
Oh
watch.
yeah.
I have no idea what the kind of watch
Yeah.
Somebody look at the watch. They like, yo,
like this shit's crazy.
That's a nice watch right
Yeah, he had Sharp Line Barbershop.
F that.
Yeah,
You know
I was about to go get him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're like, yeah, this concludes the MID podcast.
Yeah.
You know, all right, man, we dap up and I roll away in my little red car. They come out through the dumpster. You know what time it is, run that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get them shoes too while you at it. Stop playing with me.
Them the Griffies, nigga?
You know what I'm saying?
Get them up.
Yeah, it's people are like that. Now, it's sad that people are like that and you can't, like, you know, have your stuff on, but, like, if you're a pastor, you have to have some type of humility.
Yeah.
To where you aren't like boisterous and flashy with your objects. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be boisterous and flashy, be boisterous and flashy in the word that you're preaching. Not boisterous and flashy in your bling, your chain.
But don't act
like, you know.
But you a preacher talking like a rapper.
Stop doing it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just shining. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be a preacher talking like a rapper now. We can't do that.
Yeah. Now his history, he spent some like 3-4 years in prison. I must say for like fraud or felony.
So he's from that culture,
right? He's
basically.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, you crossing over to the pastor world, like the preach the word. You got to leave that alone.
Yeah, you got to move different, bro.
Yeah, you got to move different, man.
So, I mean, I wouldn't play with those type of things. I mean, like,
I don't play with God. I'd rather just not even. I just want to treat people right and hopefully they come back to me.
Yeah. Whenever it takes me there, like I'm gonna be all the way there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be halfway there. Yeah. And I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want God to be like, nah, you was playing, nigga. Like, nah.
You over here playing hopscotch.
Yeah, I don't want to play with God. I just want to be all the way over there.
Yeah. So you know, it's one of those things. So with this spiritual journey type thing that I'm doing or whatever, you know, I look at it also like fathers. You know, when you have a household, you're head of the household and stuff like that. Like, what are you gonna teach your significant other, and what are you gonna teach your children?
Your children.
You know what I'm saying, like because in that book that I'm not qualified to quote because I haven't read it. We talking about the Bible.
I ain't qualified yet.
I ain't qualified.
Yeah, I ain't qualified yet.
Throw nothing at you guys. But I'm just saying, like, it says that you know, the generation that is before, like the generation is charged with coaching the next generation. Yeah. So we were charged with coaching our children, and then our children are charged with coaching their children. Yeah. So it's not something that, you know, we feeling or something. It's theirs. That's in the manuscript. Yeah. It's like, hey, bro, not you charged with doing this. You gotta let them know what's up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, talk about it, let them know about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying you gotta be all fire and brimstone or all the way, you know, whatever. But you gotta coach. You gotta talk about it. You gotta, you know.